And I think that's me on now. Let me check. Yep. And is it working? It is! Hello, it's 16th of March, and first time streaming in quite a while. I guess everything's all running fine. Cool, awesome, good stuff. Right, now, just gonna run the game a sec, just to kind of get my bearings. Okay, first problem, it's not widescreen. Microphone seems to be working. Oh, good. Oh, but I didn't have the chat running before. Must remember that for next time. Okay, so if I can run my tasks, there they are. Yeah, basically I'm going through all of the levels and I'm making sure that they're all balanced in some way that seems to... I guess there needs to be an escalation in difficulty over the game, so I'm making sure that there's, well, those tasks there, so... yeah. I don't know if is the music too loud with the game, with my voice, I don't really know. I'm not really too sure. Should have probably tested that first. It has been a while though. Yeah, so first thing I'm going to try and do is check how old Londinium's difficulty is. Oh, I forgot I did that. I don't have a mouse cursor. If I do, it's very difficult to see. Why did I do that? Alright. Let's bring back the mouse cursor. First problem of the day. Second, actually. Where are we? Cursor. There's been UI somewhere. Okay. This coffee. Good stuff. Probably a bit late. It's fine. I don't think the chat window is working. Weird. You don't like RR. Oh, Rocky Rapids. Yeah, the chat does seem to be a bit screwed. I don't know why that is. Just test it a sec. Huh. Game music is quite a bit louder. Okay. Let me see if I can adjust that. And then I guess there's probably something I can do on the audio of the mic. Mic boost, maybe? How's that sound? Is that too loud? I don't know. Maybe. I can't see the chat on the in the window there. In my overlay, I mean. I'm getting it on the obviously in the side chat pane, but I'm not getting it in the overlay, which is a bit strange. Okay, cool. If that's audio's okay, I'll probably roll with that. It's quite loud in my ear. But yeah, okay. What was I doing? Yeah, I was fixing the mouse cursor. I was basically getting some screenshots. What did I just do then? Oops. Yeah, I was getting some screenshots, so I needed to get rid of the mouse. Yeah. Should have actually, I need to bring it back in game. It's a problem with hacking the game when you want to get screenshots and make trailers and stuff. Yeah, the chat overlay seems to totally be screwed, so I don't know why that is. Yeah, it's not working at all. It's weird. Okay, I'll worry about that another time. It's not that important. In fact, I could probably get rid of it. I just noticed this music's still just going in the background. Let's just kill that a second. Right. Okay. Try and launch that again. So what was wrong? Obviously the full screen isn't exactly the way I want it to be, because I've got bars at the sides and I'm not widescreen. But I kind of need to keep it that way until I've got the iPhone working. Until I've shipped the iPhone version, sorry. They offer to help, but I don't know shit about Twitch. Fair enough, nor do I. There's my mouse cursor. Good stuff. Right. So we're gonna look at old Landonium and see what the difficulty problems were. Let's go black and white for this one. It's almost instantly more difficult because I'm not in widescreen, because I don't have the edges of the screen. Okay. 5 candles in, everything's fine, still going slow, which is okay. First obstacle, yeah, okay, that's all about right. I wanted it to be around 10 candles, which is roughly 500 to 750. Shit. I'm talking, that's why it was more difficult now. That's the problem with the random elements in the game. It's just, you can make some judgment calls on difficulty and get it totally wrong, but the fact that I've just managed to go from a wide grass patch to a thin grass patch meant that my speed dropped down to a point where it was quite easy to control, and now it's more difficult. So then a single, yeah, okay. I'm not feeling quite challenged enough, and I mean I know it's hard for me to get challenged by it because I've played it so long, but there's still an overall feeling that maybe I need to. Okay, let's get quite fast. I just feel like I'm just not getting challenged enough. There maybe could be like a bigger divide between the height. Well, I've lost my 100% anyway. Between some of the platform heights, because currently they're a bit too close together. Could probably split those a little more. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm at 3,000 meters. That's. Back in the day, that used to be, like, when I first released the game, that was an achievement. It just doesn't feel like it now. And it isn't just the fact that I've played it a lot, it's that I've made some fairly fundamental changes to how the platforms are generated, and now they seem to be just generated a bit too, I guess, evenly. Like, the spacing's probably a bit too safe. I mean, basically I cut the thin platforms at this level, so yeah, I could probably do with maybe not bring them back, but thinking of another way of adding some challenge that isn't a new element to the game. Like, I think the height might help, like making the height differences quite a bit more varied. Just can't remember the code in which I do that. It's been too long. But yeah, I'm not feeling challenged right now. And I'm playing it. I'm not even playing it in widescreen, so I'm having to react last minute. Yeah. Because even if it's going fast, the spacing is so that I can just kind of keep. I don't even need to bother with the candles now because my score's going to be so crazy high. Like, I can just keep going. Yeah. I mean, clearly I'd gone a lot longer in some of them. I must have hit like 10k before. Right. Okay. Time to look at the code. I should probably get some music for the background when I'm doing this kind of thing. But I want something that isn't copyrighted, you know, like I don't want to get any copyright strikes when I upload this to YouTube. Yeah, the That's really annoying me that the chat isn't working in the overlay, because when I upload this to YouTube, it doesn't really make that much sense when I'm talking to nothing, you know. But it's fine. I'll work it out next time. Unless I can just turn it off and on again. That works, right? Which one is it? This one? Did that work? Maybe. Probably not. Never mind. More pillar. Yeah. Like adding more stuff for people to process is kind of something I do in the later, like the last level is just full of things. There's just loads of different things. Like you got stuff in the foreground, loads of stuff in the background. It's quite hard to kind of focus on the actual character and the jumping, which is the idea. But I feel like just there's so much autopilot in that, and I don't get that to the same extent on other levels. I might just have to I think I might up the maximum speed of the entire game, because my reaction times aren't the best. Like, there's actually a pretty good where is it? Yeah, there's this human benchmark thing. Let's stick it up here. And yeah, like basically you can see what kind of level of, like, okay, I was talking then, but that's quite slow. Okay, maybe I am pretty slow. I am tired, but yeah, 250 is about what I generally get on this, like if I concentrate. But there's a lot of people who get, like you can see, there's a lot of people who get like around, well, maybe 250 is average by the looks of that graph there anyway, but there are people who get less. And I want to kind of make sure that the skill ceiling allows for them to not just go forever, because I recently was playing that Puyo Tetris game, and I could kind of just go on that forever, and I basically just quit out of, not boredom, but because it is a fun game no matter what, but it's just, yeah, it's just that's not really a takeaway you want from when you play a game, I don't think anyway. Yeah, it's just I don't want people to be just quitting the game out of like, oh, this could go on forever, because it's meant to be a mobile game as well, right? So I was conscious not to try and like create a rage game there. Sorry, I've still got a cold. It's one of the reasons I've been streaming in the last 3 months. Let's try one more time, get an average. Okay, yeah, mine's quite high, but the skill ceiling needs to allow for people who can react at about 150 milliseconds. If I could work out the maths, I could probably build the levels in a way that they would actually only generate up to whatever limitation I put in here. Yeah, that's really high. Usually I get around 250, but getting older and tireder, I guess. Right, so let's have a look at the code. This stuff is so old and horrible. I cannot wait to start my next game. Not saying I want to send this game out to die, but I'm ready to move on. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should link that, of course. Yeah. Give me 1 second, and I will link it out. Yeah, human benchmark's pretty good. It's what's interesting is you'll notice on some screens and keyboards and mice and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty interesting to watch actually, like sort of like to see. But you'll find that if you use, say, like a laptop keyboard, like, you know, the Apple on my MacBook, the little touchpad, like, it's so slow. There's so many. There's layers of latency on the screen itself, plus the touchpad. So yeah, I think on my MacBook I was getting like 400 or something. It's ridiculous. This mouse is pretty good, so I can't really blame that. And my screens are quite decent. So yeah, I'm just getting tired and old, I think. But yeah, I think last time I tried it, whilst I was awake, I was about 250-ish. Maybe 260, but you know. It's fine. Right, so where is the level generation stuff? Not UI. Let's close that. Close that. So this is the generation to say how often. I actually don't know what quality this is coming out like. I should probably look. It is a bit mungy. I need to actually. I think I'm running at 720. I think I should probably run a little bit higher in future. That's fine. But basically, this is where all of my coffee's going cold. Yeah, this is where I basically select what type of block is going to be next in the sequence. So it'll be like normal, which is every level's got like a different set of like what small, normal, and large is, and basically, yeah. What did you say? Yeah, yeah. Oh, thanks, bye. Hopefully I can entertain people with my code or whatever, scripting, whatever you want to call it. Hey man. Yeah, so basically when I've got like a small, normal, and a large platform, they're all defined by the levels, and this is the code that I'm using to basically define them. So if you look at the level I was just on, every frame, so that's like, you know, every tick or whatever, when basically from the top of my script to the bottom of the script, it runs through the whole lot. One run through, it'll choose one of these options. So the block type will either be small, normal, normal, large, normal, normal, large. I don't know why it's in that order, but
basically there's a three. There's a 1 in 7 chance of it being a small platform, 2 in 7 large, and yeah, so on. So what I could do is to make it slightly more difficult. I could make it so that there's one less normal in there, so it's a small, and then like change the ratio slightly. That's one way of doing it. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. Yeah. It's I'm just really tired today, so yeah. Oh, I'm wearing actually some work swag. Wait, look, see, check that out. Look. The only bit I've got really, other than one of them. L2 stream alert, Sean. What does that mean? I'm a noob to any of this, right? Like, currently, where the fuck my mouse here? Yeah, so this is meant to be a chat thing. I don't know why it's not working. It used to work. I could just kill it. Like, I don't think anyone cares about that, but like, not about you, Sarah, but I mean, yeah. It looks weird. There's a big gap. Did my stream just go down then? Not like this. What's L2? 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 Yeah? No? He's young. What the fuck? L2? What the fuck? Yeah? Thanks, Zerathel. Yes, I'm watching the preview and it's sometimes going down, but I guess it's not accurate for me. L2 alerts. GG. What the fuck? Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. I will check. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I'll check now. Right. What have I got to Google? God damn, that keyboard sounds great. Streamlabs. Streamlabs? Streamlabs. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Oh, learned. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, great. Streamlabs is a hook. Currently, I'm using what the fuck is this? Stream Pro IO. Probably just because it rhymes. I kind of like the sound of it. Clearly, it's shit though because it's not working, is it? So, there must be a reason why that's just stopped working though. It was working at one point. Like, huh. Let's see if I can force it to work. Stream Pro isn't. Stream Pro IO is not good. Okay, well. Clearly. Use Streamlabs. Okay, I can look at that. I'm away for a couple of days, but when I'm next doing this, I can. Streamlabs is a lot better. Okay, I don't really know how this. It's not doing shit now. Moon Elf 4 apparently. Wait, is that? Is following? Hey. I'm definitely not getting any form of notifications. If you haven't discarded anything. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm at home right now. Yeah, this is live from my bedroom, so. Streaming live. But yeah, I'm going to Scotland for the weekend, so I won't be able to do any more streaming until next week. I do want to get back on the horse, so to speak, and I'm actually going to make that slightly more difficult by removing a normal. There we go. Yeah, I do actually want to start streaming a bit more regularly, because I find it's quite good at motivating me, and not so much now in the project because it's basically done. I'm just tweaking difficulty, fixing a couple of bugs here and there. Oh, thanks for the Discord link. I will check that out. Yeah, and basically this is kind of a lot more useful when I start making a project, like when I start messing around. I've got like a little top-down shooter. Fuck it, wait there, I'll just run it. I've got this other thing I'm messing around with, which I kind of just want to build on stream, really. I'm trying not to do any work on it now, because I started fiddling with it, and it's kind of something I want to, morning, noon, and night, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this was a game I wanted to just kind of build on stream. Where the hell is it? There. Just because it's kind of... Oh, fuck, I've got it running in a browser like an idiot. Yeah, so I was going to make this on stream, but I've kind of started working on it like in my free time, just messing around. So like, yeah, I kind of want to just ask people what they think I should add next and that kind of thing, and just kind of work on it from there, just because it's just a bit of fun. It's not something I'm going to sell, it's just kind of messing around. Just like, stuff like that. But yeah, this other game is kind of, I'm finishing it off, so this is the next thing I'm probably going to mess around with, and yeah, I'll probably do it while I'm streaming, and to get some ideas. Like things like little pips that you pick up and stuff, that was just from like when I was chatting to people in IRC a while ago, when I was working on it, but yeah. Back to stay on target, yeah. Okay, right, so... Where were we? And yeah, I'll pop in the Discord and stuff, and I'll work out the stream stuff afterwards. For now, I'll just kind of try and get a couple of things done. Where were we? Yeah, so more fire at high speeds. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I could probably add more game ingredients at high speeds. More thin platforms, you idiot. Oh yeah, thin platforms. High speeds. Okay, cool. Let's hit that link so I can give you a... Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. You have been addicted. I haven't been addicted. I've been added to addicted. Okay. Cool. Alright. Jesus, I'm starting to get quite a lot of Discord links these days. I guess it's a popular thing that I didn't really know about until a few weeks ago. I've got one for this channel because people have requested it in the past, but I'm not really pushing it at the moment because there'll be fuck all people in there, so it's pointless. Let's get rid of the follower overlay for now, because it's pointless. Right. Where are we at? Okay, let's try and add some more fire. So we've made it so that it's marginally more difficult now. That's really bothering me that those aren't in order. Because so many people are going to look at my code doesn't matter, does it? Right, okay, so we need to get to the levels. No, not level setup. Yep, level setup. Don't look how horrible my code is up there. That's disgusting. All disgusting. Basically, I should be using a lot more functions than I am, and it's a bit embarrassing. But I did a lot of this stuff a long time ago, so there's no shame in it. Okay. Discord is good. All this free hosting shit though. We got the bait. I don't know what the switch will be. The switch? Oh, what? Is Discord going paid or something? No, that game isn't going to be called Star Marine. It's currently called Cyber Gunner 2, Guns of Siberia. It was meant to be a pulpy fake sequel to something from the 80s. It was part of a game jam I did in a couple of years ago. So yeah, it's a dumb thing. I want to go back to making lots of dumb things though. It's good fun. In fact, not this weekend, but the weekend after, I'm probably going to do my first 1 hour game jam. That I haven't done one of those in about a year now, so it'll be interesting to see what I can make in an hour anyway. Probably not a lot. Did I find anything earlier with the cam bug and Star Marine? No. The Star Marine stuff I'll have to do tomorrow. I sometimes work from home, like only email and Confluence stuff. Sometimes I check Jiras and things, but yeah, I try and keep that stuff separate. The only time I was working from home a lot was when I had that chest infection. Not saying they make me work when I'm ill, it's just I would have been working anyway, and it was frustrating that I just couldn't go into the office because I was too ill and I didn't want to spread the disease. Right. Breaking into White Steel Cube World shit. Finish that. Cube World? I actually don't know what that is. Oh god, that was that last bit of coffee was a bit lumpy. Yeah. CIG sweatshop. That's what people probably assume. Oh god, no. Yeah, I didn't filter that very well. Chewy. No, sorry, I don't know what Cube World is, and CIG is in the sweatshop. I've literally been asked to work overtime once, and they said, if you do, I'll buy you some chips. So that was enough for me. And it was just to film footage. I could have actually just gone home. It was my only time working in the PU, actually, before Star Marine happened. Yeah, filtered. It's, well, yeah, it's in that. So all of the crap in the bottom, some of that was coming through. Lovely. Chewy. Yeah, I sleep at work, sure. I have slept in a game studio before, actually. A long time ago. I won't do it again. Right. Okay, so right now I only allow flame ingredients to happen if the game speed is less than 240 but over 140. I can't even remember what the max is, but I'm going to up it. Because the way I see it is that if you let it go over that, then it is kind of your fault, and as we discovered before, some people have far faster reactions than I do these days. I can't remember where the game speed is set.
Where did I set it? Fuck, everywhere apparently. Where's the actual... Jesus. This is a really important element of the game. I should know where it is at all times. I should probably bookmark it. Never let your code get this messy, ever. Right, here we go. If the player's on the floor, which they are, and the game speed is over 150, it sets a run. No, it's a fucking run speed. Game speed. Right, there we go. That's if you're dead. Oh, fuck's sake. Where is it? That's for 2 levels that no longer exist. That's absolutely no use to me. That's tree generation. This is far too important to not know where it is. Set game speed to game speed. Right. Let's narrow it down a little bit, shall we? It's going to be in level setup, surely. What the fuck? Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. I'm doing that thing where I'm just talking to myself. Am I going to Britain's Con? I should be. I've not said I don't want to go. I'm assuming I'd go there as a panelist, maybe? It depends. Maybe people are fed up with seeing me at these things. Yeah, I don't know. I'll ask Cameron about it tomorrow. There it is. Found it, finally. 300 is maximum. Let's make it 320. It's kind of a number just pulled out my ass, but it's fine. That's how this shit works, right? Yeah, so I'll speak to Cameron tomorrow. I've actually spoken to Cameron about going, well, not just Cameron, the marketing team as well, about going on the Addicted podcast, and also the base. So I'm just kind of waiting, actually not waiting for other people now, it's just on me. Yeah. I'll let you know when I'm free. Obviously not this weekend, so probably not this Monday, but maybe the Monday after, I guess. For that. Okay, so I just changed that to 320, so that's automatically made the game level 6. Level 6 doesn't exist anymore. Fuck it, it's fine. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, the Addicted podcast, maybe not this Monday coming, but the Monday after. And Britain's Con, when is it, actually? I'm pretty sure I've got a free calendar, but you never know, right? What have I done that actually makes things more difficult? I made the game speed higher. And where is it? Oh yeah, I was going to make the fire go up more often, so where is it? Really should learn to put more bookmarks in my code. Right, here we go. This is level 1. We need to have fire. So currently fire can happen every 5 blocks that come across the screen. So the 22nd of April is Britain's Con. Okay, let me just make a note of that. It should be fine, just because
everything that happens in April for me is near the start. I get older. Oh, BritainCon is apparently on Earth Day, according to my iPhone. Thanks, iPhone. BritainCon. All day. Cool. Right, that's in there. Yeah, so I'll speak to Cameron. I'm assuming there's going to be a panel or something. It would be good to get another similar like a live design panel or something going, and have Luke on and whoever else. If Luke wants to do it, I guess. Whoever wants to do it on the live team. I'm assuming everyone does. They all like talking about their stuff. Right, so let's make it so that again, pulling numbers out my ass. 260. That means basically when the game speed hits 260, which is something like 260 pixels per second or something across the screen, something like that. I can't even remember. I did this so long ago. So if it's any less than 260, then fire can spawn. Anything after that, then it can't, because I guess at some point when I was testing, it seemed as though anything more than that was excessive and impossible to react to. So let's run the game. See how that feels. Have you managed to find out also if you're able to show around on the 21st of April? Yeah, so regarding any studio tours, it is still through the ticket system, whatever that is. Oh, the music stopped working. It'll be a browser-based bug, I guess. There we go, it's back. It's fine. Yeah, so regarding the that stuff, you just have to go through the normal channels. There's nothing I can actually do. I'm pretty sure they're full up though. Like even on the day, I think there's like a long waiting list for the normal studio tours, but that one just got instantly packed, I think. I'm not sure though. Best just put in a ticket. Again, I don't know what that means, that's just what people told me. There's some fire. Maybe the problem's more that grass is too common. I mean, the reason you cover so much ground on this level is because the platforms are longer. Ticking up. I can't tell if it's just placebo effect, but I felt more challenged then. I think that was me feeling the max speed a little bit, because it's obviously cranking up a little bit more than it used to, which will affect every level. I will need to check the last level because that is not balanced right now. So technically fire can't happen more frequently right now, but oh shit. You're just oh shit, I've got behind on all this again. Oh yeah, I missed the whole cube world thing. It's like Minecraft but with more scope and world design, I guess. World of Warcraft meets Minecraft, but was made by one dude and his wife. It was a great initial release and it went dark after 2 years. Yeah, it's quite common actually. Especially after making money. Like people kind of sometimes just don't want to do any more stuff. Oh, hey, it's Kiro. Hi. Awesome. Yeah, I have no fancy setups and stuff going on here. Yeah, not Star Marine, right? Nexus 2, awesome. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes developers kind of success just makes them want to move on. And sometimes just people run out of steam with an idea as well. What was that? Can you find out where I need to go to apply to join the tour? Yeah, I mean, you could just ask Cameron, I guess. I don't know if you've got any contact details of him or know who he is. But he's the one that some people refer to as Star Cringe because of that one... is it the holiday stream? Basically, there are a lot of paused cameras on him. It was quite unfortunate. I'm very glad I wasn't in that. That was, yeah. It was unfortunate, to say that. Shit. Yeah, so, yeah, just speak to Cameron or Tyler, I guess. Cameron will be probably a lot more useful, though, in this case, because you are wanting to deal with the UK studio. You think you saw the back of my head in ATV? Really? If you saw a bunch of screens and I'm playing more than one, more than one version of Star Marine, that was probably me. I know when they were filming recently. Yeah. Yeah, fuck knows if I'll ever end up on ATV after all. I don't know what's happened with any of that footage. Okay. Right, I'm just going to play this a few more times just to see if I've actually helped things. I'm pretty sure I have, but there's another thing I want to try as well. Because currently the chance of spawning fire is only 5 every 5 platforms. If I made it every 4, then it increases it slightly. Especially because sometimes you'll get a thin platform on that 4th platform, which means you won't get anything. Just basically rigging the dice roll a little bit. Which is fine in these types of games, you kind of need to. A second. Where the fuck am I in this? You managed to find it for you, but no, I've already read that bit. I really do need to get the chat sorted out in the stream window. 3 screens, 2. Yeah, that was me. Amazing. I know they were filming because somebody asked me if I could move my coat because it looked messy. It did as well. Terrible. Yeah, I was actually testing. I was actually fixing the melee through when people melee through the spawn barriers. Yeah, spawn barriers. That's what I was doing at that point, and that's where you'll see people dying a lot because you can't do that shit anymore. Roll on 262. Okay. There's definitely more fire now, I'm noticing. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit more challenged now. This is good, this is working. Yeah, see you around the verse. Yeah. I'm never gonna say that. Never. Ta-ra, bye. Yeah, I just technically did it, actually, yeah. I didn't finish the sentence, though, quite. See, there's maybe too much grass on this level. I definitely think these changes have helped, though. Not quite, though. I think, like I was talking about earlier, I do probably need to add some like height variation. Because right now it feels a bit like you'll get a few at the same height, then it'll step up or down. It never really varies like that. All of those were the same fucking height. Which is crazy because that's literally a random number. I sometimes think these random numbers aren't random. It's gonna be quick. Shit. I forgot that was a thing. I do like that it says Clipperino. That's nice. It makes me smile every time I see it. It's the little things in life. Actually, because I am playing Jappy Nimble, I do need to light a candle, which I can whip. Alright. Yeah, Clipperino. Makes me smile every time. Nerd. No shit. Like, I'm spending my evening making a game with a camera in my face. That's okay. I think difficulty might be good there. Where are we at with the other ones? I always forget that secret's just running in the background whenever I'm streaming. It's fucking annoying. What's this? Yeah, see you around the verse. Yeah, that's the worst thing ever. Fuck. Never mind. Just noticed this follower overlay thing is still there. Okay, so I want to look at the overlapping elements and bit of bluffs. Okay. Let's have a look. So right now what I'm looking for is a potential bug where the snow piles, the snow piles are kind of half over the edge of the platforms. Or overlapping those rocks. So there you go. You just saw then that snow was way too close to the edge, and because my edges are slightly chamfered, the pixels were kind of hanging off the edge. It's not a big deal, but it annoys the shit out of me, so I will fix that in a second. So that's definitely a problem. It'll be because the tolerances of the random I guess, X position, not X position, X position, will be too far to the left, so I'm probably starting the random count from 0. Bye again, bye. Thanks for the clip. Why did I do that? It's all just a bit of fun, right? See, now I'm starting to worry this is too easy. I'm not finding it particularly challenging, but then that's because there's no fire in this level, so... Gotta love the fucking music, though. I mean, it is quite difficult because those thin platforms can catch you out. And this is all way more difficult on phone as well, which is... That to answer the question that someone mentioned earlier, I think? Yes, it is on the iPhone, or phone. But I am doing... Hence why this is a PC thing. I am doing a PC version. Which is probably going to struggle on Steam Greenlight for a while. Because them PC users don't like mobile ports anywhere near their beloved platform of DRM. So is that a whip or super stretch? It's a whip. Some people sometimes think it's a tongue. There is one character actually where it is an arm, the snowman dude. So far I've not seen any snow overlapping a rock yet. Crazy how like far the delay is when I'm looking at the preview on Twitch. It's really fucking far behind. I've checked that box as well to remove that, well, or at least minimise the delay, but I wonder how much my crap internet comes into play. See, sometimes I just kind of get into just... It doesn't feel difficult, but it still feels kind of satisfying. I'm almost playing it like an interactive music video or something. It's just weird. Anytime my flow gets fucked is when I miss a candle and my percentage drops. Shit, it's getting fast now. Okay. Need some snow. Fuck. Yeah, 40 seconds, Jesus. Why does the mouse show in the game when you aren't on the menu? It's useful for me, that's all. When I actually ship the PC version, it'll be doing a check to make sure that you're not in game. It's the same reason why there's a pause button there. There won't be on PC, it'll just be like hit escape. So when you hit escape, the mouse will appear, and yeah. What was my note I made on this? The overlapping. Okay, so the edge of the snow was going too far over. But yeah, again, I also won't have Rumble as well because I actually can't do Rumble on PC, unfortunately. That's just something that's going to be on phones. I probably don't need this button. This is just for if you're running a shit old iPhone, like 3GS or something. You can turn the weather off, and it looks really boring. Some of the people who have got high scores on the current iOS version on the App Store always play with the weather off because they can get every single bit of frame rate out of the game, but I don't like it. So there we go, it's snowing now, nice. But yeah, there shouldn't be a mouse cursor on the screen right now. It's because I don't. This is generally a touchscreen game, and the pause button's there, so I need to like sometimes hit it. I could just hit escape though, like I said before. Yeah, so I just need to fix the edges of this, the snow on this level. Easy enough. It'll just be a tolerance. Like I said, the X value. Oh, I guess that was another thing. Sometimes the candles will spawn where the snow is, which is okay, but if they spawn where the rocks are, that's less okay because you can't jump over a rock and whip through it, you know. That was sneaky. Bad random number generation. Okay. I think I'm ready to move on from this level. I do really like the music there. Yeah, I need to get this back into widescreen as well. What was that? Gamepad support. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to. Fucking hell. Want to buy. Okay, I had to Google WTV there. Want to buy Jappy Nimble Lite. Can't believe I'm missing so much of the stream. So many customers. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm not down with this internet lingo. I know there's something that people do that says LOL. Yeah, which I never use. I have no idea what half this other stuff means though. Yeah, I might do a demo on. I might do a demo of Jappy Nimble on Game Jolt at some point, and maybe itch.io. I'm not sure if I'll do a demo on the App Store. I don't think I need to. The game's only like $2 or something anyway, so it's not particularly expensive. Game dev doesn't know internet web. Yeah. I guess not. Not abbreviation because I never really use them myself. I guess. Although I do sometimes. As far as I know, if I recall, LOL is similar to LMAO, ROFL. Yeah, so okay, I do know some of it. Yeah. Right, okay, so what was I going to do? Okay, I was going to jump in and fix the widths on the snow. What the fuck is he? Where is that? Like, this is the shit that's embarrassing. When I show someone this, they go, why have you set all of these to 180 and not just once to a larger group? Because I was shit at coding, alright? That's why. I wouldn't do that now. It's just, it's so far down that path. Yeah, I wouldn't do that now. Right, so I want to get to. I think it probably still is in
Is it in level effects? I think it's still in level setup actually. Level specific cleanup. No, where the fuck did I put it? It is actually still in the same place. I'm an idiot. Are those characters unlockables? Or are they just in game? Yes. Why are they? I don't know what. I'm confused. Yeah, they're unlockable. Hi, airstrike. Other letters in that word. Hi. Yeah, they're all unlockable. There's a unlock tree. At the moment, I've got everything unlocked. Don't know what the easiest way to show it not unlocked is. Maybe run it in, because I want to kind of keep my score because it's kind of useful to have. There's a long achievement that I'm trying to get. Yeah, in my own game. I'm trying to sort of work my way to it, so I'm trying not to reset the scores at the moment. I will have to do that soon though. Right, so spawning. Nope, that's level 1. I need to go to. I've actually forgotten which my level is. 3? 3. Right. Where are we? Where's my engine stuff? Level 3. Right. Okay, so currently I create it. Just to step through what I actually do is I create the level 3 snow. I put it on a layer that I call game front, which is the layer that's in front of the player. Then I set it to the exact position of the currently generated platform at its origin X position and Y position. And then when I in the following frame, I'm setting it to a random position along the top of that platform. So I work out where the top of the platform is. This is a long fucking equation, sorry. I'll go through it though. So I get the X position, which is the far left of the platform, and then I add the half of the width of the snow. So, because the origin point of the snow is the center, so I need to get it to the edge. So what I need to do here, it's quite simple, is for the left tolerance of my random generation, I need to not have it to the exact hard left edge of the platform and move it slightly over to the right, probably about 6 pixels. Obviously this is horribly hard-coded and nasty shit that you wouldn't usually do, but want to ship a game, so I don't care. That's basically it. So if I move it over, I could go into the level and eyeball it, but I'm pretty sure if I add 4 pixels to the left side, it'll be fine. The only time that could go wrong is... Nope, it won't go wrong. I say now. Oh yeah, so basically the random position I'm choosing, there's 2 tolerances, obviously the left side and the right side, so it can choose any point within that, along the top of the platform. So I've got the left side, which is going to be 4 pixels over, so it can't actually be to the hard edge of the platform. Then the right side, I get the starting point of the platform, like I did to get the left side. Then I again do the same thing, move it halfway, but then I also add the entire width of the platform to it, which technically would put hopefully I'm probably not explaining this very well at all, but I put the snow piece at the far right of the platform, and then I reduce it by its width again, which in theory means that there'll always be a small gap on the right side, I think. But I'm not here to fuck around with that. Let's just
see if that worked, shall we? What would be a good way of testing it? I could just comment that out and make it so that the random tolerance is always so it's level 3 platforms plus so if I basically wait, is that the edge of that? No. If I make it like +8, then it's only going to be slightly at the left side always whenever you see snow now. Let's skip to the main menu. Hopefully some of this is somewhat informative. Play as Moonan. He's got a funny sounding jump. I wonder if the game. There's a game called Moonman that he's from. He's in this game as a sort of cameo, but I'm pretty sure Moonman actually might be. No, it's not out yet. I need to beat it being out though. It's a bit embarrassing at this point. Been in there a long time. So the snow you can see just then wasn't over the edge, and there wasn't much room for it to be anywhere else. So the random tolerance wasn't really allowing it to be in. Well, it basically had a tolerance of 4 pixels. So we'll see it. Almost every time you'll see it, it'll be almost on the left edge of the platform there. This is where I find out I hardly ever spawn the things, but yep. I'll give it 2 or 3 more spawns, and then I'll class that as fixed. Fuck. All gibberish to you. It shouldn't be. It's just I'm bad at explaining it, I think. So this seems like the point of mainly all procedural. Yeah, this is I guess procedural generation. Yeah. I don't really usually call it that. Just it is, but yeah, I feel bad like ever saying I do procedural generation because it makes me sound more intelligent than I am. Because I've tried doing procedural levels before, like actual like dungeons and things, and fuck me, I couldn't get my head around it. Difficult stuff, I thought. I had like a little dungeon generator, but like I could hold down a key and it would just sort of generate a load of different rooms. But the links just weren't. The links to different rooms like didn't work and stuff. It was just a mess, and what I was doing was horribly inefficient. And yeah, shit. Yeah, so I fixed this bug then. That's awesome. I should have fixed this ages ago. I don't know why I didn't. I need to look at it for double snow though. Double snow, what does it mean? Etc. See, I can do memes. Can't do your little abbreviations, but I know the memes. All the memes. Right. So, yeah. So this seems like mainly all procedural generation generally. Yeah. It is. It's just I don't really call it that, even though it is. But it's so light that it seems a bit pompous to say it's procedural generation. Maybe not. Maybe I'm being overly sensitive. That is that fixed. I'm assuming the okay, so the way I do the double snow is I literally do the same as doesn't look like I do actually.
So I round the round doesn't matter. That's just basically making sure it's an integer rather than a float. So random level 3 platform X. So I get sentence. I'm going to try and talk through this again, see if I can make this make any sense. So right now, ignore the round because, like I said, it's just basically making it an integer rather than a float. So it sets it on the pixel grid rather than somewhere in between because I strictly stick to the pixel grid. So ignore that part. But the random is basically I'm calling for a random number between two tolerances, low and high. So there's a low and a high, and there's a comma in the middle to determine between the two. And the low side, which in this case I would want the snow to be along the top of the platform, and I need to tell it where to be. So I take the left side of the platform, which happens to be X. So it's the X value of the platform, because the platform's at 0 when it's generated. That's irrelevant though. Let's just say level platform's X is the left side of the platform. So the origin point of my snow is the center of the snow piece. So I need to basically move the snow to the side so that it's also alongside. So you can imagine there's like a wall, and you've got the platform next to the wall, and then you've got the snow next to that. They both need to be touching that wall. So I need to move because the center point of that snow is actually in the center, not at one of the edges. I need to move it over. So I add to the low end tolerance half of its width. And that's what I changed. So that also needs to be, I need to add 4 pixels to that as well. Do I need to make up for that on the right side of the tolerance? So the right side is slightly more difficult because I still need to do the initial stuff. So find the left side, get its width, and then what I do is I take the entire width of the platform and then add it to that. And then I definitely do some stuff that you don't need to do here, but I'm so hesitant to change it. It's fine. Right, moving on. I can't tell what that fucking smiley means. If I copy it, will it tell me? It's too small. It looks like, I don't know what that looks like. I'm assuming you sort of followed that, kind of. But I'm definitely doing something. The fact that these two are different lengths means that I'm doing something wrong on one of them. Or I'm doing an extra step that doesn't need to be there. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I'd be able to see it in normal chat, but this is tiny for some reason. I'll sort out my stream sometime. Like I said, the follower overlay doesn't work or any of that shit. And I think it might be a bit too low res. I think reading's quite difficult. Because I'm running at 2K and I'm down, like, you know, I'm downscaling to about 720p, so it's kind of making up for my shite internet connection, I think. Somebody called Chris Roberts CIG has added me on Twitch. Something tells me it's not Chris. So oh, 720 is normal, is it? Okay. I just wouldn't have thought it'd be that readable. It makes it bad for viewers in the 720. Okay, cool. I'll carry on with 720. I was just a bit paranoid that people wouldn't be able to read stuff. I could probably change my text size. Let me just full screen that. Oh fuck! It's like 40 seconds behind. I'll check in a minute. I'm actually going to investigate the fact that these two are different lengths. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. So ignore the fact that I added that. Wait. Oh, okay. What am I doing? What level am I looking at? What's going on? What's my name? I don't give a shit about rock. Let's minimize rock. It's confusing me. Double grass. Okay, this is the thing that worries me. That I've got two things that are meant to be doing the same thing, but one of them clearly fucking isn't. So, yeah. Why am I doing something differently in one of these? Oi, cunt. Sorry, boss. I don't know who that is. Let me see how this looks. Oh, okay, so if I make the text about this big, it is almost readable. Okay. Yeah, and it also sort of slightly blurs out all the stuff in the background, so you can't see what games I fail to play and what books I never read. So that works out for the best. Or how many games I've got still fucking wrapped in cellophane, because I am a fake. Okay, let's go through this again. Jesus. Right, so we know the left side's fine. It's this shit that I need to get to the bottom of. This is the problem when you leave something so long and when you come back to it, it just means nothing anymore. So I get the X side. Right. This is platform X. This is my little snow. Snow's there. I add half of the width of the platform of the snow, so bang, there. Then I add, for the other tolerance, the entire width of the platform, so that's here. Where the fuck does that put the snow then, though? That puts the snow entirely outside of the platform. And then I reduce the snow by its width times 2? Why the fuck do I do that? Surely I just need to reduce it by its width. Divided by 2. Ah, shitbags. Never leave code this long, man. This is... Alright, so I've got a good way of testing this. Just do the same thing, comment it out, and just make both tolerances exactly the same. So don't even round it, random it, or well, I'll round it just in case, but yeah. So this is always going to spawn the snow on the furthest possible point it can spawn. Unless my code's total bullshit, which it might be. Right, okay, so... This is not something I thought I was going to be spending a lot of time on this one, but... Oh, this is the dude that does have an extendy arm. It's not particularly the best animation, but the problem is I didn't want any of the characters to actually have any upper, like, shit, I should be looking at the screen, pros or cons, so it actually has to have the same collision mesh as all of the other characters, so the animation had to kind of follow it, which is a shame, but next time I'll do something a little more advanced than this, I think. Come on, snow. So snow should start spawning around the point that I'm moving at 140 pixels a second. What the fuck? That's in totally the wrong place. What? That's wrong. It should have been on the far right side, not the far left. Why the fuck did that happen? Let's try for another. That's worrying though.
don't think I did anything stupid. Oh, fuck! Alright. What did I do wrong? So it's X. Level platforms 3X. Level snow. Width. What the fuck? Yeah, I wanted the originally in the first version of the game there was a guy that was an sort of alcoholic guy and he'd throw bottles and stuff. But in the end I wanted to balance the game out, so I couldn't have any projectiles. It's a shame, but yeah, I did everything. Anything visual in the game I did. Anything code-wise in the game I did. Look, I did everything except the music. I even did the audio, the sounds and everything. In some of the old, that's the kind of annoying thing actually. Some of the older streams I did, I was actually doing artwork. Now I'm not. I'm just pissing around with maths, which is a shame. Right, why the fuck didn't that work? This is annoying. X plus. Oh shit. Well, that'll be why that's no use to me. Did I do this intentionally? Basically, there's a whole chunk missing out that. That's why it's so much shorter. The equation's wrong. I'm not adding the width of the platform. Of course it's not going to fucking work. How did I not see this sooner? Right. So what I'll do now is exactly the same thing I just did. I won't bother rounding it though because I don't need to. Now it will be at the end, or it'll be hanging over the edge. Hopefully it's exactly at the end. But we will see. You can't just rescan that to look like a projectile. I can, but you can, because I'll play as him again. So because he's falling, if the projectile went out, it would kind of follow the trajectory of the character, so it would just look like it was on a spline. It would look a bit naff. I mean, currently I don't think it looks particularly great, but it's a bonus character, right? It was meant to be a character that you got for just in the Christmas update, but he actually slipped, and I just put out the Christmas level without him in. This is the Christmassy level. Alright. Come on, Snow. No! Fuck you, Bat. Yellow snow on this level now, huh? You can, sure. Yeah, I need to start working on a new game. Well, like the one I shown earlier, the little like neon 80s thing, and I think it'd be fun to make it on stream as well. Like basically ask people what they think. Okay, so there was exactly a snow. Whoa! What the fuck was that? that shouldn't have happened. Right, let's keep watch for that shit. Okay, so that's exactly the width of another one. So clearly I am doing too many calculations there. So I'm calculating the end point twice. But that floating shit, that doesn't fly. that floating shit is because I'm doing 2 calculations, because the platform was only thin enough for one of them. Makes sense. Excellent. Easy to fix. Easy shit. Right. I just got a bit hyped then. Fucking dork. So I don't need to get the half width anymore. And I don't need to add the width twice. That's all I need. That should... No, wait. No! I think it might just be the end part, because I'm removing the width twice. Why the fuck is that not that far over though? We'll see. It's easy. Just test. But yeah, stuff like that floating shit, that's fucking pain in the ass when you're learning this kind of stuff. That's kind of in there as a joke, that horrible color scheme. It's a secret as well. It's fucking hard to unlock too. I am quite the troll, it seems. Come on, Snow. I should probably change the generation so it generates every fucking platform. Then I'd know, right? But I think the reason I don't sometimes do some of these quick test things is because I figure the more you play the game, the more you kind of find extra issues, you know, the more time you spend in-game, in-engine, the more problems you find. It also makes you start to hate the artwork a little bit as well, though. You start seeing all the problems with it. But I am one guy, right? Come on, Snow, where are you? Alright, okay, so that... Alright, that's probably consistently going to be over the edge, though, so... Yeah. Okay, sitting behind the curtain a little bit here. At least I don't have to do any maths on... I try to never do maths on the stream, because it's embarrassing when you can't add 2 numbers together, which sometimes happens. So what happened there? I need to remove the width of... It's weird that I do need the edge of that, but yeah, I think I know why. So if I take that back to what it was, and just remove the width and not have it times 2. And I am going to do what I said, I'm going to make it so it spawns every single platform. In this game I played all the time on my phone, you collect stars while running and unlock amounts and shit. Could be anything, man. I really don't play mobile games. It's a bit weird that I'm making one. It was just because back when I was working at Ubisoft, I did a couple of game jams, and the one game jam I made this game in was, well, people seemed to like it at work, and they said, hey, you should put it on mobile. I was like, alright. And at the time I just put it on mobile. It was quite quick to do. There we go. Cool. Little did I know, polishing it and adding content updates and all that shit that I've done to it now, still working on it, you know, it's years now. It's not like it's the only thing I've been doing though, like, the year I released the original version was the same year that Far Cry 4 and Watch Dogs came out, which I worked on both, so it's like, it was a busy year. Like, Okay, this is fine. I need to remove what I did to the far left of the snow. I need to use the right side of it as well. But yeah, basically, because I made it on mobile to start with, I've kind of wanted to keep doing seasonal updates. Like I did a Halloween update, then I did this Christmas update. Well, where this level came from, and then I was meant to do one for Halloween, and then I was wanted to, and that I missed the date on that, and then I think it went from Halloween to not Halloween, sorry, Valentine's Day. Then because I missed that, I moved to you know what half of my stuff is. Yeah, like, because I missed the Valentine's Day update, which was the one that added Jill. Then I was going to do an Easter update, which added just an extra level. I think it added the water level. Easter water. Yeah, I just kept missing dates. And then the game just started getting a lot more polished and a lot better. But Black History Month, yeah. Actually, I did have a black character in, but it didn't really render that well. That's why the sounds terrible, right? But it's just because I couldn't make it look good. It looked like the characters had blackface. I was like, fuck, I can't do this. So I had to go back to the drawing board on that one. Because it was actually, there was a guy in Montreal who was like sort of he was doing a talk. I think he did for the BBC actually, about how few black protagonists there are in games, because really there are fuck all. It's a bit shitty, really, just because, like, you know, like, it's pretty fucking easy to identify as, like, most protagonists in games, like bald space marine white man, you know, like, Jesus, man. I hate repeating that. But yeah, like I remember on like Crackdown, for instance. Obviously, a game I worked on the sequel, not the original. That had, like, you know, it didn't really have much of a protagonist, but the one that did exist was the black guy on the cover, and he was the default agent. Although, interestingly, in Japan, where the game's called Riot Act, Jesus. Where the game's called Riot Act, they actually removed the black guy protagonist and put, like, this white guy who looked like he was out of Akira on the front. Weird. But yeah, so I wanted to try and, you know, do my bit. It failed really, really badly, so I was like, fuck it. I'll just stick to the what I've got right now. But that was where Jack Be Quick came from. Originally he was going to be like a pirate guy, but yeah, it looked like a pirate in blackface, and then I changed it to some, like, kind of ninja-y dude. So yeah. So I mean, if anything, I did get some kind of representation in there, like, just not what I intended to from the start. Okay, so that's the far left. Sorry, far right. I just saw media source not supported on my video preview. I'm assuming everything's fine. Is it back? It doesn't look like it's back. I've got, like, a little, like 1 second load and then came back up. Okay. Hopefully everything's fine. '07, Lizardtel. You're the Lizard King, right? Okay. So the far left of the platform is... Wait, where the fuck's the comma in this? There, okay. So it should be just that.
S4. OPness, yeah. It's the best, right? And let's just copy that fucker down there. Right, let's test that. Right, it should be spawning every single one now as well. I'm quite confident about this. Twitch went twitchy for everyone. Huh. Yeah, my Twitch foo is weak right now. I need to do something about it. I set my stream up to do things. I'm really annoyed that overlay shit isn't working though. I spent like at least a few minutes on that. He's on the left. Jesus, that slows you down a lot. I thought it was meant. Okay, there's one in the middle. Wait. I think I just saw that generate then. And it looked weird. It should be doing it every single platform. Why is it not doing that? Fuck, getting a bit fast now. I need some snow. Did you actually make them? I just grabbed them from a store. Yeah, I make everything, man. I like. There's a reason this has taken me fucking ages. Like I'm obsessed with doing everything myself. It's a fucking brain problem. It really is. It sucks. I can't like I had to learn how to do all of this because I wouldn't let myself not do it. You know, like. Where is it? Yeah! I like that screen a lot. Some of the stuff's cut as well, like these little dudes were meant to show up on the map and they were meant to appear wherever the boss fight was. The boss fight is now no longer playable either, and that's been cut as well. But yeah, I do make everything myself. I just... Yeah, it makes everything take a lot longer because of, well, yeah, like I said, brain problems, right? Not very good at accepting help when it comes to this kind of thing. I do need the OPness command, actually. I don't know how commands work. I need to work out some of that shit. Right, okay, so where is my task list? Did I fucking close it? Looks like I did. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Check for overlapping elements. I did that and it was fine. Let's say done on that. Okay, so Rocky Rapids might have the same problems. Let's have a look. Is the stream still up? You leaving CIG for Twitch? No. No. I couldn't do it all the time. Like, I do this because it kind of pushes me to do more. Like, it was good when I had a schedule and I actually stuck to it. But yeah, I couldn't do it all the time.
So this level might be a bit difficult apparently, according to my notes. Which I can see on the screen right now. Get rid of them. But yeah, I couldn't stream all the time. I just like, for one thing, that there's a certain point, there's a sweet spot where it's useful because it sort of motivates you, but then there's a point when it starts getting disruptive. Like I said, I try not to do maths on the stream because, like, that's why it's too difficult. There's not much space to react there. It's just embarrassing. Needs a robot character. Yeah, I mean, I guess the main character was just the only character I had. Like, I just thought, oh, Indiana Jones dude with a hat or something. Like, just because it came from another idea I had for like a top-down like dungeon game. I was like, oh, I'll kind of reuse that sprite I started making. Sprite used to look really different, but it was kind of the same deal. It was like explorer, like, you know, stereotypical explorer looking dude. And yeah, like basically, I think because I decided to do a Halloween update, it made a lot of sense to do like a Pumpkinhead dude. And then I think all of them just sort of made sense from there. Like, two of the characters are kind of from other games, like Chet. One of the unlockable characters is called Chet Speedrider. He was a character in a Ubisoft Game Jam game that we made. I think I might have to change his name in this because technically Ubisoft owns it, I guess. Technically, well, it wouldn't hold up in court because I made it, and I made it on a weekend. I don't know. It's a weird one. But yeah, like, he's from that, and then Moonman's from the game Moonman, which is made by Ben Porter, a very talented game developer in Australia, I think. Very fucking talented. Yeah, and like Jill was just like, I'll do a, like, just I think she's starting out as a witch. I kind of like the idea of her not running, she'd just be on like a broom, and the broom would just go kind of up and down. But I think it was just a pain in the ass to do, you know. Fuck. I think I'm just not concentrating, it's not that difficult. Maybe. Yeah, the snowman guy was just like, didn't really turn out the way I wanted to, actually. I wanted it so it was like a rolling ball, but it just didn't look right when you jumped, because there has to be a sense of like bounce to it, and it's kind of hard to do when it's just rolling in one motion. That's why he's got the little like bouncy hop thing. You get it kind of free for this dude. In fact, probably the only reasons that I went with this guy is just because it was so easy to do. I think I did this over a weekend. Like, yeah, it was easy. What's that? John Cena. I have been thinking about. You want to see me do maths on the stream? Yeah, you don't. It's really fucking embarrassing. Like, I'll show behind the curtain again. Sometimes I'll have my phone with the calculator open, and it'll be in front of the camera, so I can like do some maths without anyone realising. Especially if it's simple, because it's just really embarrassing, and you get self-conscious. Because fuck, no one does maths all the time. Like, there's a few things you should know, and they're the ones that you really hide because you've forgotten really obvious shit. Like 90. Yeah, it's. I know there was a time when I was trying to work out how to, in fact, calculate percentages, like that percentage, make it so that it would work correctly, and it would, yeah, that was really embarrassing. I'm pretty sure I actually deleted You know the video that outputs at the end of the Twitch stream? I think I deleted it because it was really, really embarrassing. Yeah. What the fuck? I actually can't work that out. What the fuck? But yeah, somebody mentioned earlier controller support. Yes, I really do need to look into that, and I don't really know. I don't really know how I'm going to do the menus, to be honest. Because right now, I'm using, even on a phone, I'm basically using a mouse cursor, right? Like, because you're just pushing where the mouse is clicking. It's just the mouse position is irrelevant because you're just clicking at the point. Huh? Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, Dr. Jones. So yeah, like I'm not really sure I'm going to do menus. Like for instance, this. Like, am I going to have like a cursor around each of them, and then you just move it around? I'm obviously not going to need that button anymore because that's purely for the phone. Because some people like to put their thumb on this side, so you can, or either side. So that's all that's for. Mods. I don't know what mods are for. I have no idea. I guess people could be like posting like horrific things in there, and I could be rambling for a while and not notice. At least I've not done it with the mic muted. That's the worst. I said to Bio earlier, I've been streaming for an hour before, talking to myself with the mic muted. And one of the times I was advertising a product as well, not like paid advertising, but I thought it was a really fucking cool thing, so I was explaining how it works. It was like a project management software. That sounds really boring, but it's not. It's not. It's actually really cool. But yeah, it was awesome. And I was just talking, like, basically I had like 2 Explorer windows open. I was showing how it all worked and talking through it, and silent for the whole fucking thing. Haven't gone back to the software actually. Burned me. I seem to be dying a lot, but I think it's because I'm not in the zone. But I think having the crates on the thin platforms is really unfair, because if you see, like, that's not so bad, but if it's further to the left, then you don't have much time. Like, so when you land, it's hard to explain on a mouse, but when you tap the screen, you've usually, if you've gone for a candle, you've double tapped, because that's how you whip. You tap once you're in the air. It's like, instead of a double jump, you whip. That's the easiest way to explain it. And you'll drop. So at that point, you've got to release your thumb and then tap again. So you need a bit of a window to be able to like react to that. And I don't think I'm allowing for it really. This level's hard anyway because you can't. There's no grass or snow or anything. You have to actually wait until the water's up so you can run through it to slow down. Fuck. Right, 1 sec. What the fuck do you... Oh, there you go. What's this? Nexus. Oh yeah, and there's little dope fish. For those of you like your id games, that's a little reference to them. You can shoot that fucker whenever you want. Yes, I am streaming. Hi. Yeah, regarding Sunday, because I'm going to be in Scotland until late, it might not. It depends what time GMT it is, and I can probably work it out. Yeah, probably. sec. How does it feel to be a streamer whose entire viewer base is pretty much streamers? yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Oh no, drummer Dan. There were a few regulars back when I used to stream. Not shit stream. But they've probably forgotten I exist because it's been. I basically stopped streaming when I got ill, so it's like been about 4 months. Shit. Shite. Yeah, I found 2 softboxes on eBay. What? He's trying to use Stream Pro. I don't know what the fuck these things are, man. Like, I have no idea. But I'll look into the Streamlabs thing tomorrow at lunch or something. I'll do a tiny bit of research. So far this seems okay. There's been a few times where there's been a crate too far to the edge, but not too unfair. I guess I must have had a few bad runs or something. Yeah, it all seems to be okay so far. Like, if I was going fast, then that wouldn't have been a thing I'd be able to avoid, though. So, like that. Trying to math what time it shows in your time zone. Yeah. I'm not sure. So when does this come out of white box? It's surprisingly, it is actually out of white box right now. This game didn't actually have a white box phase in any way, shape or form. Let's have a look at Citadel, because I like it. This level needs loads of balance work. There's a few situations you can get into where there's a lot of stuff going on, sorry. There's a few situations where you can make it so the game either goes too fast or too slow. It's just because some of the, let's call it procedural generation, isn't quite up to snuff. Don't type that, it's a trap. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how this level looks. In fact, this level I did make entirely on stream. You can go, I've got a YouTube archive of it because it was a level I wasn't actually going to make. In fact, the characters in the background are actually bosses that used to be in the game, but they got cut. Jesus. Yeah, I'll need to work out how commands work so I can have a drummer down sucks command. That would be good. I don't have a bot. Okay, I'll have to get a bot. I'll look into that as well. So many things to do. I thought it was easy, just sit here and like play games and code. Yeah, this level needs a bit more balance work. I was actually fairly happy to ship it, but I do think it needs some stuff done to it. You can actually, just seeing those fireballs, you can see how I could have quite easily added enemies into this game, really. Boss fights were cool. Just, they would have taken too much work to finish. And I want to move on to something else. Never seen any crates on this level. They're definitely... there's one. Okay. I spoke too soon. Alright, so let's have a look at my list. See, I'm not too sure if it's actually too difficult. You thought streaming was easy. Welcome to our world. Yeah, I know, right? Where's the fidelity? There, like if it's in a window like that, that's fidelity. Look at these visuals. Look at that map. It's like a real map. This tutorials, you know. It's got everything, man. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look, even stats. Look at that. Been playing this for 22 fucking hours. And I still haven't got the 250k achievement. Jesus. Okay. Bit good, I guess. Yeah. There's fidelity there. Yeah, I was actually working on a Castlevania style version, like basically I left that fat bird in this level. I was working on one that was actually just a platform game, but I want to change engines, so I'm not going to take that any further, but I might come back to the idea at some point. A lot of this, in fact all of this artwork is actually from a game that I cancelled that I was working on. It was kind of meant to be a follow-up to this game, which was a game full of puns about clouds. Yeah. But I got to just rip all the assets out and put it in this game because we decided to cancel it. It was a friend of mine who was working on it with me as well. Yeah, so that is where procedural generation isn't working, because I saw like the pattern just happening again and again and again. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need tutorials, but you don't know how many complaints I got when I first launched this game. They're like, how do I play the game? I don't know how to jump. Like, and you have to actually get through the, like, example. So you actually have to get through the tutorial to even play the game. This game needs a Sonic character. What do you mean a Sonic character? Where's the cow level? What the fuck? Is that a thing? There you go, here's the tutorial, right? No start thing, it's like, oh, jump. Wait. Ah! Yeah, people still don't know how to play the game. Infuriating, man. Where are we in the... I just realised the last task's open. Go, stop doing that. More grass and green grove, okay. Let's actually do a proper test of that. So this level is, I think, from the testing I've done, is probably the hardest right now, and it really shouldn't be. By the way, the music's done by my friend Barry. It's all fucking amazing. It's better than the game, really, the music. Right, okay, there's problems with this level, like there's overlapping candles, and yeah, those... Yeah, what the fuck was that? There's no way... how are you game dev and there's so little about interweb slang? I mean, you're talking about a Blizzard game now. I mean, I don't play them. Actually, not entirely true. Lost Vikings, excellent game. Sequel, not so much. Hi Blinkies. I really need to get the overlay stuff in here so I can actually you know, see when people are joining and stuff, and all that kind of stuff. Stuff. The thing I've got at the top and the bottom, by the way, that's to hide all of the porn websites I'm looking at any given time if I've got the browser open. And the one at the bottom is to hide all the porn videos I'm running at any given time. So they're quite important. So I made sure that that stuff was in place. Fuck. For every person that follows 2.0 comes one day closer. That's not true. Right, so I know that I need to. I'm just gonna make a note of this. So I'm going to overlapping elements. Let's say rock over handle, rock puts rock and roll back. Yeah, cool. Oh hi, Captain Kim. Awesome. I was watching your stream earlier. Did that update? You said these overlays are even working. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be quite easy to do. Just click out that it's not part. Gotta remember that clips are a thing now. Fuck. Still have no idea what the sound quality is like or anything. I don't know how much I've actually heard or how much of the game like drowns me out or whatever. I will work that stuff out. Bloody hell. Okay. Clips are a thing, confirmed, yeah. Hello, Duck Force 1. Right, let's... I'm sorry my, me fixing bugs is not exciting, unfortunately. Gotta be done though, right. So, what level was that? That's level 5? Yeah, that's level 5. What a horrible night to have a curse. Yeah. Indeed. Fuck is level 5? Actually, I just realised I haven't saved all this time. That could have been bad. You might buy this game later and figure out how to break it. Yeah, it's probably breakable. I mean, it is pretty solid. Like, I have been working on it a while. Like, it's quite hard to actually break it. How do I have time to fix bugs in this game? Yeah. I basically have no life outside of game development in general. So, except weekends, I guess. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's keep telling myself that. So rocks are... So I might change the size of the platforms on this level. If I can remember how you even do that. So on level 5, here you go. So this is what actually sets the sizes of the platforms up. It shows it 22, you see. Twitter and all streamers. Okay, good point of Autobot. Not till 3.0. Yeah. Shit, I really need to get the
fucking chat on the screen so I can actually see what's going on. I keep having to get confused by what window I'm looking at. I am a massive noob when it comes to this stuff. Right. Okay, so... sorry. This cold is still pissing me off. Yeah, so right now, the rocks can only spawn on the normal and large platforms, so I need to work out a better size for them. Or at least give... If they spawn on normal ones, I can maybe change the... Not even the bot in the chat. No. I'm not that sick. It's just the cold hasn't quite gone yet. Yeah, so... What I could do is I could check to see what the block type is when I actually spawn the block object. So when it's when it comes in as a normal block, then I spawn it to the right side of the platform so that you can use it as a stepping stone rather than it being an obstacle. Whereas on a larger platform, it would always be an obstacle because there's more space. We can post all the spawning once. Do you have AIDS? No, I don't have AIDS. I don't think. No, I shouldn't do. No. So I think I never actually want the rock to spawn on the left side though, unless it's actually at the left side. So it's like hard left, not like gap then left. You actually sharing porn? Oh, fuck's sake. What's fantastic is I actually have no fucking idea how to get rid of that. Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, I clicked it. Yeah, I clicked it. But I don't know how to actually what you really need is the fuck is this?
That guy hit me in the shoulder.
Oh yeah. Is this copyrighted though? Like, I don't want to get any weird strikes when this shit goes up on YouTube. Really? Really, you're gonna go there? Fuck's sake. Amazing. And I've just realised why there are so many blocks spawning. I've got it spawning every fucking one. How do I delete a message when it's sent though? Yeah, I don't actually know. I don't know how the fuck Twitch works. I'll read something about it. I've got nothing else to do at lunch, although looking at time, got a train to catch tomorrow. Be fine. Please remember to follow and yeah. Follow everyone. They're awesome. I spend an unhealthy amount of time watching these people play games. So yeah, follow them. It's really annoying that this is going to go when this gets archived. None of this is going to make sense because of the lack of visible chat. So yeah, Stream Pro IO can do one, as it were. I do watch your stream actually, but you had a different name before. That's all. What the fuck? So okay.
for anyone who was watching this earlier, I'm doing the same thing again. But so the left side is. So I'm spawning the rock on the left side of the platform, so I'm taking the X value of the platform, adding the width of the platform, half of it. Ah, that's okay. So I was doing something clever back in the day. That's all. So I'm basically saying that a rock can't spawn. The left tolerance is halfway through the platform. Well, minus 16 pixels, I guess, which is okay. Chrome died. I currently have about 500 tabs open, so I'm assuming it could die any moment for me as well. Are there ads on Twitch? I didn't know there were. Oh, Amazon Prime. I guess I get some use out of Amazon Prime. I accidentally bought it. Prime, really, though. That's I like that. I guess you could use ad blocker. I get. Yeah. I like to support the stuff I'm on, but I do run with ad blocker because in the UK you can't avoid it on YouTube. You have to use ad blocker because you can't have YouTube Red because it doesn't exist over here. Because it's the Dark Ages. Yeah, I think. Because at the moment, rocks can spawn at the halfway point of a platform, but some of the platforms can be too thin. So you're screwed if one does because you don't have enough, or if it's slightly to the. Maybe the normal platform widths need to be longer. I think that's the only way I can do it. So what's normal currently set to? It's 120 plus random. Alright. It removes a tiny bit of randomization from it, but it's fine. It's fine. That will improve the. Yeah, it's fine. It's not going to cause a crazy problem, I don't think. Sean blocker, what? Hot blocker. There's pirate sites. I never go on pirate stuff. There's absolutely no reason for me to do any of that stuff. Like when I was a kid, I probably did a lot. Well, I'm saying that because, yeah, I don't go near any of that shit because there's too many good ways of getting things these days. Anyway, like legitimate ways. Like I don't know why anyone would pirate like films and stuff because Netflix, Amazon Prime, all these other things are around. And yeah. I sometimes I sometimes buy Blu-rays, but not very often. Very rarely. I think the only that's you'll pirate my game, great. Not many people do pirate stuff on iOS. That's why I'm only releasing it on iOS at the moment. Yeah, because Android, more people pirate than purchase things, so it's basically the other way around. Oh my god. Who is, like, out of interest, who actually is Chris Roberts CIG? I'm curious. Alright, so the normal size platform should now be slightly wider. That fire looks shite on that edge there. And that edge.
This level does need more work. Fuck's sake. Ah! Jesus. Alright. Oh, and there was some grass there as well. But it's not iOS only, it is potentially coming to Steam. I need to do the green light, well, I need to finish the green light page. I've done most of it, I just need to, I think I need to get a couple of screenshots now, and then I need to do an option screen, because PC users, right? I need to do an FOV slider probably. I don't know what that'll do, but I will be doing an FOV slider. It'll do something. Maybe it'll extend DOM. Alright, those middle rocks are not working. And that... This level! So many problems with it. Why? Why? What was a good level that I was working on before? The snow level was pretty well done actually. So that's 3. So normal was 60 plus a random of 180. Oh wow, okay, that was way different. Yeah, so it's completely the other way around. Can't see problems, feels dumb. The problems are... It's basically, there's a lot of generation issues, like I'm spawning candles in the same... Basically I'm doing the same random dice... I'm doing a dice roll that's... I'm generating the same random number for multiple objects at the same time, and it looks stupid. Basically. So when I'm generating the x coordinate of an object, I'm doing it seemingly the same number for multiple, and it doesn't make sense because I'm actually not doing that. But it seems to be doing that. So there's something core in the heart of my code somewhere that isn't good, and it's probably too deep at this point to actually work out. So I'm gonna fucking leave it and just try and fix everything around it. Right, okay. I've got a bit behind on this. iOS, yeah, so I think it's $2 on there right now. That's an old version. You can buy it if you want, but I would probably wait until this version's out. It's the same version, so if you buy it now, you'll get this version when it's done, but I just wait until this version's done. Don't deserve it. And I'll probably put it on Steam for the same price. I can't put it on cheaper because it does require some work, so I kind of need to justify the work that I'll have to put in. Problems still involve overlays and alerts. Overlays and alerts. You mean for the game? Does mine have a headphone jack? No! Got this one. iPhone 7's fine. I do like it. Great little device. Oh, not that little actually. Right, I don't know where to start on this one because the platform seemed okay. I could just make it so rocks only spawn on wide platforms, but that just seems like too heavy a change. Alright, Fuck it, let's try it. You left a message in Discord, did you? I don't even know how to get to that right now. I've got far too many windows open. Okay. I'm not an Apple fanboy. Much. I think they make really good hardware. Their software's alright as well, I guess. It's just because it's tied together, right? The software and hardware, so. I think this level needs more leaves. You only see like 1 or 2 every so often, you know? Like, fucking hell. I mean, the only reason I have a Mac, or a MacBook rather, I don't have a Mac, I've only got a MacBook, and it's an Air as well, is because it's really, really light, and I needed another portable device, but primarily I needed it because to ship a game on the App Store you need to have a Mac. There's a few ways around it, but they're really convoluted, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll get a MacBook. And I think it's great. I mainly use it for when I'm travelling to and from Scotland. Basically do like web design and other crap that I can't, like, that, you know, I don't need to have a solid internet connection or a good machine for, because it's only a MacBook Air, right? And I got an iPhone, obviously, because I think they're damn good devices. I've always, well, I've had one since, I used to have HTC things back in the day, but yeah, once I went for an iPhone I never went back. I do have the only needless thing I do have is an iPad. I don't need an iPad, and I've got one. It's really nice though. That's all. It's just nice. Like, I don't need it. I barely use it. It's just nice. That's the only Apple-y fanboy thing I have, I guess, because it is really fucking needless. At first it was, initially, this level is really difficult. Initially it was because I wanted to have an iPad test device for this game. But yeah, I can test it in the browser, right? In fact, right now I'm running it in iPad resolution. Like, that's why there's bars at the sides, right? But I'm not an Apple fanboy. I just appreciate good design. That's all. And I'll admit when they fucked up. And I would say, from a user experience point of view, removing a headphone jack is a pretty big fuck up. Like, people joked about, oh, you can't charge and, you know, use it at the same time. There have been a lot of times when I've wanted to do that. It's pretty annoying. Right. Okay, the problem is now I've made this really, really easy. Like, yeah, I died, but I mean, I was going quite a full pelt then, like, yeah. I'm quite far behind now. Streamer, what headphones are those? I have no fucking idea. Box or somewhere, I don't know. Them. I don't know. Oh, there. I don't know if you can see that. ATH M50X. What the fuck?
I have experienced warning in night. Fuck off. I've left some of that stuff up there because I don't think it's too cringy. It is, obviously. The ones I took down really are. I was basically doing a blog to speak to my, I guess, my friends back home and my family. And yeah, just talking about really inane bullshit, like, oh, I've just moved to a different country, this is what the shops look like. Shit like that. No one gives a fuck, mate. Like, yeah. But it kept me busy when I was still waiting for all my shit to come over to Canada, so. And it actually legitimately was a means for family and stuff to see that I still existed and wasn't dead in an alley somewhere. Yeah, this is too easy, I think. Bouncing this level is going to be a pain. Every time I say it's too easy, I fucking die. It reminded you of something from Cloverfield. Yeah. Oh, does this? Like... I mean, there is a door there that could open, and... yeah. But were you being serious, like, because that's what these headphones are. They're just ones. I think they're like one of the first results on Amazon or something when I typed in headphones. Probably. I'm not particularly picky. The thing that actually sold me on them is that the little thing comes out and it's got different cables. That I found that impressive. Or some shit. I don't know. I thought it was I thought maybe if the cable broke or something, it'd be easy to replace. Because as I am an iPhone user, I'm used to cables breaking in headphones, because those things are terrible. Right. This level has problems. Streamer, what mouse do you use? Gonna make sure it's not covered in fucking gunk. Oops. It's not gonna let me move it. It's got fucking lights and shit on it. It's a death adder, I think it's called. Somebody can correct me on that, I bet. Yeah, it's a death adder. It's got lights on it. It works, I guess. It does actually have gunk on it. I really should clean my desk more often. I'm disgusting. Streamer, what graphics card do you use? It's a 1080, I think. What monitors do I have? I have two Dell somethings. They're the same though. That was important to me. So right, I've got salary I'm happy with. Now I can buy two of the exact same monitor. That was a moment. I once worked with somebody who thought that the best use of his new salary was buying new socks, so that he could get that new sock feeling more often. So kind of getting new socks every time he went to the shops. It's something I kind of aspire to as well. I'm looking forward to the day that I can also buy new socks every time I go to the shops, because that new sock feeling is unbeatable. Streamer, what the fuck? Streamer, what? Yeah, I don't know what monitors they are. They're just two of the same model. I like that. Streamer, where's your DX Racer chair? I have a really fucking horrible IKEA chair. it looks great. I really like it, and it goes with the table and all that kind of stuff. But there's no back on it, as you can see. I'm floating, and it's like a stool. And yeah, I spend probably most of my life on this chair as well, and that's kind of weird. Yeah, new socks are the shit. It's yeah, something really to look forward to in later life when I can one day have the salary to cover that. When are you getting a sub button? What's a sub button for? I don't really get those. Streamer, what food do you like? Italian and Japanese. Sure, would you date Kuro? No. Streamer, how much do I have to donate for you to ban Culinary Gangster? I don't have a donation thing. It seems wrong. Sub button is something you should do. Monetize the shit. Nah, it seems. You might have noticed when anyone runs a competition and stuff, I try to stay out of them. Just doesn't seem right to me. Yeah. Taken, sorry. It's okay. But yeah, Italian food's the best. Piles on the weight though. Grass, fire, right. Rock. So turning off normal wasn't good. Let's work out where I'm spawning these things. So X, platform width divided by 2, so I'm spawning at the midpoint of the platform. That's the left side tolerance. The right side tolerance is the X plus the entire width, so it's the right side minus 16. So basically, if you've got this as the full platform, this part is the only part where the rock can spawn. Which in theory should be fine. But it isn't. So I think I need to add how do I add that without fucking up the right side? Because yeah, rip, mini rip. Yeah, I'm using a wireless connection. I'm one of those people. Like, yeah, I work for the largest crowdfunding game ever, I guess. Yeah. Don't give away anything you want. I have, yeah. Well, I mean, that's another thing. The giveaways don't really mean much to me because I do technically have all the ships. Not that I really fly them. All I care about is having an Argo, because the Argo is the best one. I'll take... you people? Yeah. iPhone wireless seems a shit. And YouTube Red. Yeah, I am actually the worst. Yeah, I can't work out how to make this better. This needs to be better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that and do the same thing I was doing before. Those fucking sniffs really fucking annoy me. Right, so I just want to get the left side. It should be... I know, I can test it. There's much easier ways of testing this. Yeah, man. Like, I went a whole year without any form of illness, no like cough, nothing. Like, just, and then this. Like 4 months. That is a persistent. Fucker that. Okay. Alright, let's take out that, and yeah, okay, if I duplicate this, I can comment that out, and then just, I'm going to try and work out where the left side should be, like left side tolerance, and where the right side tolerance should be. Yeah. So let's say that plus 16, maybe? I think that needs to be in brackets, right? Don't do maths on stream. Yeah. Were you around for my rant about the Argo being the cat killer in the game? Cat killer? Don't know what that means. No, I wasn't. I think the Argo is awesome though. It looks like that the ship from Red Dwarf, the Starbug. That's it. It's awesome. Little. Obviously, it's a lot smaller than Starbug is, but right. So that's what I'm thinking will be the far left. That was too thin. So at the moment, that's the far left tolerance. So I'm assuming my far right tolerance will start here and then minus 16. So it'll only spawn in this section if the platform was to be this width, which is okay. It's just if that was like, I don't know, like currently if I was to land on top of this rock right now and I fell off, the fall gravity would probably, well, the movement speed plus the falling, so gravity kicking in, would probably make me end here. At that point, my reactions might be too slow to actually respond to that. So the tolerance probably does need to be further to the left. On a thin platform, because on a thicker platform I could have probably just jumped off the top of it. Yeah. Yep. Hookers and blur. That's all I do. Right. What's to say? I've seen the way people fly around LSR. So imagine Arco Park. So shit. Bounce off all the walls. Yeah. I suppose you could do that. What is that? The boy using for the attack? Yeah, it's a whip. Yeah, it's like basically my own homage to Castlevania, really. Right, so I need to move the tolerance further over, so let's say 32. Because, you know, coder numbers. Yeah, I mean, it does kind of look like a tongue on some of them. You can only really see it in slow motion, but in fact, give me a sec. I'll see if I can get the slow motion running. It's what I use to do screenshots. Let's try that again. Right, you can see, way. You can see the stretching when he jumps. What? And the little squish at the end. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, if you're on mobile, I guess you're not going to see that easily. But, yeah. At one point I was actually thinking of having like some kind of like little pickup in the maps that would like let you do like kind of a slow motion thing, but I decided not to do pickups, so yeah. Let's take that out again, because it does affect other parts of the script. Yeah. But yeah, that fidelity. Yeah. You can when you run it in slow motion, you can see how much I cheat just by like piling information on the screen. Like there's so many frames of everything. Like it's just yeah. It's one of the reasons why this game does not screenshot well. It looks terrible in screenshots. I quite like how it looks in motion, but I don't like how it screenshots at all. There you go. This is right. It's maybe not. Maybe that's the far right tolerance rather than the far left. That one was wrong though. Oh, because it was a thick, it was a wide platform, obviously. But yeah, this game does not screenshot well. It annoys me because, like, you know, I'll fill in like a Steam Greenlight page. It's like filling in screenshots. Okay, I don't think it looks so great in screenshot, but I do believe you can put GIFs in, so I can add those. And yeah, I did call it a GIF. That's what it's called. Okay. Just then there was a fire behind that rock. That's the stuff that I need to fix. Are those trees procedurally generated? Yes, they are. They are. And these leaves. No two leaves will be the same. That should actually be somewhat true. That is actually something I do in this game that really affects performance on older hardware. Everything is actually an object. There's no faking in the weather. It's actually all individual, which is a terrible idea, but that's how I'm going with it. It's too far along now. What the fuck? Something didn't happen. Yeah, problems. Oh, that's a rock. Yeah. I mean, it's not the best asset, I have to say. Yeah, it does look a bit rough. I could have probably done that a lot better now. But I'll just accept it as it is. Yeah, it is rough. Not the best asset I've ever created, but it's fine. I mean, when you're looking at it in, you know, native, it's not so bad. In fact, most of this stuff looks okay in native. It's just I'm looking at it like on a 1080, well, 2K screen or whatever. So it's, yeah, it could be better. But that's also highlighting the fact that that's too far on the right. That needs to be addressed. Yes, I should have definitely done a tree stump. That was, I don't know what I was thinking. Like, why didn't I do a tree stump? There's even like trees in the background. I could have just cut the top off and just, you know, done a tiny bit of texture work, and yeah. Too late now though. No more art. I've drawn a line at that. Yeah. Fucking hell, I'm tired. What time is it? It's after 1. Fucking hell. How long have I been streaming? 3 hours? Jesus. I should probably go. It is after 1. 3 hours? How the fuck did that happen? Fixed a few things, not as much as I should have done. Obviously, I've been a bit distracted. Yeah. 3 hours, that's quite a long time, I think, anyway. That coffee must have kicked in then, because I feel quite awake. I just opened my phone and to what could only be described as hentai. I don't know what I was looking at that made it so that was the last thing on my phone. I think it was a character artist and I was looking at their like concept stuff and it was all hentai. Weird. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should probably do this more often. I'll get all the stuff set up. I don't know how cringy a lot of this stuff is because I'm a massive noob at it. Look, I've even got this rad overlay that does shit all. I used to have like a little sprite that ran across, like my dude from this game would run across and say someone's followed, but yeah, or he'd cry or something. I can't remember what he did. There was something anyway. Rad overlay, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got this shit going on. Look, my task list, and I've got this for when I've gone for a shit or something. Yeah, it's great. But yeah, there's loads of stuff I need to do to get the stuff. I guess a bit more professional, shall I say? No, I need to work out a schedule because the one I used to have is a bit unrealistic now because I guess Star Marine takes a bit more of my time than whatever I used to be doing. So yeah, Streamlabs will fix all my problems. Okay, I will check them out. I can't leave this as it is because it's shit. I can just revert the block change, I guess. I'm just not happy with it. It's very wait, this isn't the right level. Where's the block change? Block change. Okay, let's kill that. Okay. Right, so where was I on tasks? So to changing look into changing platform heights. Maybe a tad hard. More grass. Do I need more grass? That seemed okay. It was the overlapping elements I needed to fix. Stream Pro IO, right? It's got a great name though. You can't knock its name. Overlapping elements. Rock over candle. Rock on small platform. Needs more single cogs high speed. Yeah, and I'll get a bot and all that kind of stuff. I'll look into what is needed for that stuff. There's a lot of yeah. I know it's not the best fucking artwork. I get it. Like, in fact, I'm on a train tomorrow for about 5-6 hours. If I can be bothered, I will redo that asset and I'll do it as a tree stump. Yeah, I could do that tomorrow on the train. I've got like, I know one of the trains I'm on for about 4 hours, and that's for 3.5 hours, and that's a first class train, so I'll have a nice big table to myself and all that shit. So, where's roll? Win. I don't know what roll is from Mega Man. Yeah, I'll try and make a new asset tomorrow to replace that disgusting rock, or maybe I can have both. Just make it so it randomizes. It's not too difficult. That's the closest thing I got to roll. I really like this character screen. I was a big fan of doing this. Like, I do need to take the assets out actually, and ridiculous. Need to take the assets out and put them in the trailer because I've got some friends who are making the trailer for the game at the moment. I was actually meant to be capturing footage for it tonight, but it's way later than I was expecting. Yeah, I think I am tasteless, aren't I? Everything moves on the character screen. Everything does. So obviously some other things will as well. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it here because it's really late and I don't think I'm gonna get more stuff done now. Yeah. So I'll probably be back doing this maybe next Tuesday. I'll look into the stuff that people have suggested as well. Yeah. I've even got this full screen vlog thing, but it seems a bit I don't like it. It's too much. Yeah, okay. Alright then. I don't even know how to end this anymore, it's been so long. Yeah, see ya.